In the emergency meeting, it was agreed by NEC, which is in charge of parliamentary primaries of our party, that the date for the sitting members of parliament primaries be varied from 20th January to 27th January. So the new date for the elections at where the party have members of parliament will be on the 27th of January 2024. So kindly take notice of that. Aside that, in line with our constitution, particularly reference to Article 13(3)(2), and I'll read. The vice presidential candidate shall be a known and active member of at least 5 years and shall be nominated by a presidential candidate at least 12 months before general elections, when the party is not in government or the president is not the candidate. The National Council may, however, dispense with this requirement under special circumstances. From interpretation of this article, it presupposes that today should have been the day that our leader of the party and our presidential candidate should have presented his running mate to National Council. But however, upon request from the presidential candidate, that because his elections was done on the 4th of November 2023, he needs a bit of time to continue with his consultation before he brings the proposed name for running mate to National Council. And this was unanimously agreed by the National Council. So this is what happened today. And the party also took the opportunity to also remind our party officers, particularly delegates for the upcoming presidential primaries, upcoming parliamentary primaries, of their duty to be members of good standing. And when we talk about members of good standing, it means they must pay their dues up to date. So this is what transpired today. Then lastly, the National Executive Committee also listened to requests from our members of parliament to suspend campaign activities in their constituents so that they can concentrate on our budget as presented in parliament. So then again, National Executive Committee unanimously agreed with that request, and I'm going to issue a statement to that effect by close of day to suspend all campaign activities in constituencies where we have sitting members of parliament until we open nominations.